Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon as we just do a normal, standard, oh god, paradox run. Come on, please. Immediately forgetting that we are still in slow motion menu because we have not unlocked any of the game mode altering NPCs. As a quick little reminder what the hell we're doing here, we're just playing Enter the Gungeon on a new save file, trying to do, I guess, like a permadeath run where the next time we die, I'll just delete the save file and then probably go back to the A slot, because I think I only have it in me to do this once, trying to play the game from the beginning, from a fresh save file. We're doing this with just normal Gungeon minus the weird mod that I tried to make like 2 years ago and then never finished, and all it really does is reduce the screen flash when you try to use the crit caliber, and then also fixes chest teleporter so it doesn't break when you drop it anymore. I think, I'm trying to remember what else I've done. We have an accuracy upgrade, by the way. I'm trying to remember what else we have done, or I did with the mod. It wasn't really much, it was just like little stuff like that. You may have seen a gun shrine when I selected the character. That has no impact on anything, don't worry about that. I'm being very open about this because I don't want people to be like, I don't want people to compare me to other runs and then have someone say, but he was running it with Mod the Gungeon installed. Clearly there's some like, you know, he could have cheated the game to give himself, you know, only the best guns in his runs. You know, no, that's not the case. I'm not doing that. I'm being very open about it because I want to be very open about it. There's our accuracy upgrade, by the way. This gun normally has a lot more spread, which is how I knew we had accuracy. You know, I'm just being very open about it because I don't really care. Like, you can think what you want. I'm not doing this to compare myself to others. I'm just doing this to have a good time, and because people want to see the pasts, and this is a good way to do the pasts too. Yeah, and like the rat room. The rat room doesn't hide itself after you do the rat once. You have to win, I think. I don't remember what I programmed it to do, but yeah, it's just like annoying things that always annoy me in the game. Oh, and there's one thing that I do have active in this mod that really annoyed me, which was in Farewell to Arms. They made it so the Bloodulons unfreeze when you shoot them. Which I can understand because there's kind of a little bit of a soft lock potential there, but it was also really annoying when an enemy frozen, you shoot it once and then it immediately unfreezes and chases you down. That just seems like bad design. I changed that. I changed it back. Anyways, but that's basically it. But we're just playing fun Gungeon. We're playing as the Paradox because we have the Paradox, and we need to win as the Paradox and do the past. No, we have to do the Lich. And when we defeat the Lich, I think we get access to Gunsling King. No, not Gunsling King, but the Gunslinger. And then we have to do the run as the Gunslinger and defeat our past in order to unlock him. I think? Is that right? I mean, it's been so long since I've done this. People ask me sometimes, how do you unlock these characters? And I just have to guess. So you know what, this is a good reminder for me. I also still think that the enemies are slow. We'll get enough money for the keys. It does seem like the enemy bullets are a little slower than they should be. I'm wondering if we're still within the game slowdown rule set for the early floors. Again, I don't know how long you have to play the game in order to get back to normal speed. All right, let's see what we get. Gunbow, that's a fun gun. I'll take it. We'll buy 2 keys. We're not gonna open up another chest though, because we've already picked up a gun. That kind of ruins the guaranteed gun drop from the boss to begin with. And then additionally, I would very much like to, wow, you didn't even get a single missile off. That's fantastic. I would very much like to be able to go down to the oubliette, because I find it fun. And then also, we don't need to open up the other chest. We'll open it up later. By the way, I got exactly 0 chandelier kills, but there were no chandeliers that spawned on the floor. Isn't that correct? I do feel like there were no chandeliers at all on the entire floor, but who knows? All right, there you go. And I guess we'll just put like 12 ammo in the bullet gun. And we're done, so we will go down to the next floor. Although we could sell a gun to get enough money to open up the green chest. And I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sell the bullet gun. It should give me 12 cents. I really can't run away from the shells, they're too fast. Then, we'll get the wolf. I mean, I'll admit, I would have preferred something a little bit better, but we'll take the wolf. We'll take the wolf because we got no other choice in the matter, do we? Fiery Gale asks if I've pushed a table into the pit. I have. I was reminded that was a unlock yesterday when we were playing, but I probably would have done it randomly and accidentally on my own, even if I didn't remember it. There's a few different objectives like that are just very situational that we have to remember to do. And I'm not gonna remember them, but I'll try. Calculated armor loss. Gave us the R gun. R gun's okay. Well, it's not okay now, but it'll be okay later. Dude, I stand by the idea that the game is, in certain ways, harder on non-turbo. That purple shotgunner in the last room that hurt me, he fired faster than he would if we were playing in turbo mode. His attack speed would have been a little lower. I think, anyways. There's just these little tiny minor differences between the two game modes that always, they messed me up. Okay, I didn't even shoot a bullet in this room and I killed 3 enemies. I love it. All right, well, that's 2 down. Don't forget to unlock Pit Lord Amulet. How do you unlock the Pit Lord Amulet? Amulet of the Pit Lord. Do you have to die in a pit? Wait a minute. No, that can't be it. How else? You wouldn't be able to do a no death run unless you just took a death immediately just to unlock the item and you're like, okay, this is the run where we're gonna unlock it, this one doesn't count. You just fall into the pit a bunch of times? Okay, so we're never gonna unlock Amulet of the Pit Lord. Because I'm so good at this game, I don't walk into pits anymore. I'm just letting that one hang for a minute there, not acknowledging it at all. Kill enemies with pits? Oh, that's easy. Again, that's something that's gonna happen automatically and I don't even have to think about it. It might have to wait for like convict runs so that I can just use the combat shotgun and knock people into pits, but it'll happen naturally. Gung, 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 gung. You get him, Wolf. You missed one, Wolf. Well, in order to get the old crest, we would have to avoid... I'm very slow, man. We would have to avoid opening up chests on this floor, at least until we can get another key. I mean, I would like the crest. I'm surprised we haven't failed to deliver it once yet. That's kind of funny. Gazebo says, lol, watched Abe almost end his permadeath run on the first run by rolling into the same pit 4 times yesterday. No, you didn't. Stop lying. You lying liar. You lying McLiarson. That never happened. I don't roll into pits anymore. In Soviet Gungeon, pit rolls into you. I have no keys. Okay, well, let's fight the boss. We're guaranteed to get a gun out of it, but I'll take it. Oubliette trap rooms are fun. Oh yeah, because it was that trap room where, because I had faster movement outside of combat, I kept thinking my movement speed was going to be different than it actually was when I dodge rolled, and then I didn't have the distance to make the gap. I remember that one. Yeah, oubliette trap rooms are the worst. There's one room that's worse than the oubliette trap rooms, and it exists on floor 2 of all places. It's a room where, when you walk into it, there are 4 explosive barrels and one of them can detonate immediately depending on your items or where the enemy happens to be located. Didn't quite money roll that one. It's fantastic. So we're done. We got 2 keys. Okay, with 2 keys, I'll open up a chest. Backup gun. Well, you know, I gotta say, with gunbow, that's really good. I think gunbow is a fantastic backup gun. Now, of course, we gotta remember that with some weapons, they don't work right with backup gun. Save money to pay off your rat debt. I have as much money as we're gonna get. Ligmaze asks, have you ever teleported into the room with the big eyeball? I have, not on this run, or in this save file, of course, but I have done it before. Dude, I love just creating a grid of bullets. Bullet. You better not get Winchester with backup gun again. Here's the thing, if I get Winchester with backup gun, I'm gonna hopefully remember that I have to drop this item. Because if I don't, Wolf, do something. If I don't drop the backup gun item, it's just not gonna work correctly. You know what? Eventually this gun will hit something. You know what? Free key, free ammo! Let's go. Fiery Gale says, my least favorite trap room is the one on floor 2 with the 3 rolling crusher traps. Not because it's hard, but because I feel like an idiot whenever I get hit by it. Oh, 4 rolling crusher traps. Wait, the one on floor 2 with the 4 rolling crush things. What room in chamber 2 has 4 rolling crush traps? There's the one in chamber Oubliette that has 3 rolling crush traps. Is that the one that you mean? And there's spike pits. There's the one in the Abbey, and the one in the Abbey has 2 rolling crush traps that both travel at a different speed. The long rolling ones. The long rolling crush traps. Am I losing my mind? What room has long rolling crush traps? I think I missed all the enemies with that. The thing is, gunbow shots don't aim. Or like auto aim, home, anything like that. Another key. Do you get luck on your early Gungeon runs or something? This is fantastic. We should not be doing this. We should wait, of course, so that we can get like the key shop or something, but I don't care. It is 2 in the middle. There's one rolling log trap, and this one is really annoying in chamber 2, where there's flame pits, 2 snipers, a moat, another sniper, and then also 2 rolling logs, and they're very long rolling logs. Well, they just have a long roll, I guess. There's that one. You know, there is one rolling log trap in chamber 2, I think, that has like it's like a maze of platforms with a bunch of rolling logs. Is that the one? I'm trying to figure it out. It's a mystery. It's a puzzle. Nanomachine Sun. There's 2 in the middle and 1 on each side of the middle. This is Jorker. Oh, so are you talking about the one that's like, it's a room rough, like maybe even smaller than this, and there's a rolling log here going down, here going up, here going to this side, and here going to this side? Is that the one? The like really small square room? That might be chamber 2. I don't remember. You're overthinking it. Fiery Gale says yes. Okay, so that's the room you're talking about. Okay, yeah, that's an annoying room. I'll grant you that. I'll grant you that. I'll grant you that. See, this is tempting because we could get an item out of Winchester, and we have to flawless his game to get an unlock anyways, but that'll cost us money for the rat. Drop backup gun. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get a flight item first, but then I will drop backup gun. Don't you worry about that, Buster. Buster? Well, look who it is, Gun Gaming. Oh, and there's this one that has 2 rolling traps, but this one's pretty easy. All right, let's fight the boss. So, I gotta say, Amoconda is gonna be freaking destroyed here. Amoconda is already completely, they have 1 body segment. There it is. Oh, baby. And shadow bullets with backup gun. Oh man, that's so good. Ah, what a synergy. Gruber's Bane. Yo, this is a good run so far. We've got some pretty powerful synergies. We barely even started. And, that was an easy Amoconda fight. Any gun with high damage and piercing, like the backup gun, so strong on Amoconda. Cobalt Hammer is also a good one that can almost instantly break the body segments of Amoconda. It's so good. We're at 879. I think we're gonna play Winchester's game. Abe, I think backup gun affects accuracy. Well, we'll see. We're gonna dump it. We're gonna play his game. This is a hard one, admittedly, but... Yo, is my bullet speed high? No, this is normal bullet speed, okay. This one I still don't know how to get to, though. And we should have probably maybe tried to break one of the green blocks, but... Well, a little too late for that now, isn't it? And then this one is definitely tricky. You just gotta go around the world. Actually, can you maybe just bounce it here? Oh, the red block makes it real hard to get the timing on this, though. Yeah, I think we go around the world. Sorry, I think we go around the world, around the world. Content ID match. Because this will miss. That's the thing, this will miss. So like, how the heck do you actually get this damn thing to land? There's not enough, well there is I guess a little bit of room here, but it can't bounce enough to hit him. Do you have to go up and around? This doesn't even feel right. Do you have to like bounce it off of this wall? No, that can't be right. I don't think this is it either. Because if I shoot at this angle, it's gonna hit about right here on the cursor. It's not gonna go around. So how the heck do you get that one? Use shadow and backup gun for this. I need the accuracy more than anything else. I don't just want to spray and pray bullets up there. But I'm like, how the heck do you... Bounce off the red wall. I may not have flawlessed his game yet on the save file, but I'm not gonna take that advice. It's gotta be like... Maybe it's just this. As close as you can get to this. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. I'm glad I took a minute to think about it. Okay, we got backup gun raiding coil. That's awesome. I don't know how that works with Gruber's Bane, but I'll freaking take it. All right, thanks, game. A little bit of lag there. Not lag, but like, I opened the chest and didn't move for a second. And then, I will... Dude, I'm gonna get the key. I know it's only 50 bucks for the rat key. I just wanted the extra key. Okay. But hey, you know what? If I can remember Now I have... Well, that was a fast loading. What the hell happened? Rip Flawless. I won't count that just because it was me opening up a chest. But now let's see if I can remember how to do that room next time. But we got a good gun here. Raiding Coil's pretty sick. Although with Raiding Coil backup gun, does backup gun even work with it? For this one, I actually just need a better gun. I don't know if backup gun actually works with the Raiding Coil. When I find another bulletkin, I'm gonna drop backup gun and see how much or how long it takes to kill him. I'm very surprised it didn't kill you. Oh, Lord. Okay, bulletkin? Bulletkin. Okay, so, and the wolf can't even screw it up. Okay, so drop backup gun. Let's see how this works. It does work, okay. So backup gun is working. It is killing enemies faster. Good to know. I need to test it because in some situations, backup gun does not increase the damage of beams, but I think that's tentacle gun? I don't know. I always bring this up whenever the situation arises. I always bring up that is an issue, but I never accurately remember what the issue actually was. Red capes stand no chance now. How do you unlock red capes? Do you need to... First of all, I completely forgot about them. But don't you need to defeat the Lich for that? Sell key. Oh, hunting quests. That's so good. These take so long to complete. And I gotta catch up to Egg. It's the Helix Bullet Syndrome with shotguns. Well, I know that works, or rather that doesn't work. But there is an issue with backup gun and tentacle, I think. They can spawn if any pasts are killed. Okay. So we should take a look for bulletkins. To be honest, though, I think that we're probably not going to get many of them until we get the drill, which is another item we haven't seen yet. It'll appear in the shop at some point. I don't know the criteria for it, though. But when you get the drill, you are like 100 times more likely to see the Cape Bulletkins. So as soon as we get that, that's when we're going to start to really pay attention. Don't go away. They get more likely the lower you are in the game. The Cape Bulletkins. Okay, good to know. Backup gun tentacle is good. Scattershot tentacle is garbage, says JMC. Okay, thank you for that. That's the clarification that I needed. So, right, okay. So Scattershot is the one that makes tentacle gun garbage because only one of the tentacles actually do any damage. Although, JMC, now that raises the question of, what about Scattershot Raiding Coil? Does Raiding Coil work correctly with Scattershot, or does that give you only a damage downgrade? Gazebo asks, why are you getting so many gemmed enemies? What curse did you get? Anyone want to answer that question? Anyone in chat? Do 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 do. That's probably like gonna immediately get me content ID matched as well. John37 with the correct answer. Tell him what he's won. A brand new chair. Let's just use Gunbow. Basically, the answer is Jammed enemies spawn naturally on certain floors, including the Abbey and Bullet Hell. It's the same enemies that are jammed whenever they spawn. For instance, jammed Gun Nut Man, who we just killed, is a guaranteed spawn, no matter your curse level. Gold Amulet is also a very good get. We will need something to synergize off of it, ideally. Gunbow doing great work as long as we can try to only hit on the cardinal directions here. That's a much easier attack to dodge when everything's slow. I got a question. Does turbo mode affect pasts? Because if turbo mode affects pasts, I should probably do the pasts again once we get turbo mode. Oh, you know what? We'll do turbo mode pasts when we do the alt skins. There you go. Dun, 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 dun. You needed the ammo, thank you. And we're basically done with the floor. Let's get. JMC says, I don't know about Raiden Coil, but Scattershot Chamber Gun, Chain Gun does work. Now, are you sure about that, or does the gun just do enough damage that you just don't notice? Name is Rifle, got surrounded. And before you know it, the cowards had us trapped. Thanks for the help. Ah, wonderful. You might have heard of me. I'm known as the Grey Mouser. No? Regardless, my headstrong companion here was beginning to get bored. My thanks. I trust we'll see you upstairs. Come see us if you want to hunt. True hunters hunt for their meal. Oh, missions now. Yep, now we get to deal with freaking missions. Now you can get the full Gun Knight set. Well, we have to like do 18 hunting missions first, right? Oh, I have 2 dogs. I just noticed. You the Beast, welcome. Are you trying the new game I think you're gonna play? I have no idea. Because I don't know what you think. Are you trying the new game I think you're gonna play? What is the new game I think you're gonna play mean? I'm trying to think of new games. There's DLC for games that have been coming out recently. There's games that I haven't played before, which would be new to me. Now, will I be playing any of those? I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Jornker says either the 2 scattershot beams don't do damage or the damage is just super small. Rifle and the Grey Mouser are a good get this early, says Fiery Gale. I mean, I would have preferred them earlier. I need to get more NPCs. We got 2 NPCs the first run, and then after that we got 0, like the next 2 runs after that. Very sad. It's a very sad day. He means duck game. Crank. Oh, really quick. Seahead? You can't say that in chat, that's a bad word. JMC says, I still don't have Rifle and Mouser, kinda salty. How many runs have you done, JMC? Because you're doing this right? Or sorry, you're doing this as well, right? Trying to do a run of Gungeon where, or save file where you just never die. You should play this game called Enter the Gungeon. I think you'd like it. I don't know. I don't know about that. Yo, this is a good gun. I should never have doubted the backup gun synergy with this, because this is actually like a 10 out of 10. So this is the rat room. Now where would the rat trapdoor be? We can't access it, but it's right here. I've done 7 trying to get the bullet in the elevator for the robot. I still don't have Elevator Man unlocked. There you go. Trapdoor. Elevator man, elevator man. He says, I'm off break, gotta go. Have a good day, beast man. Guess we'll never know what Abe was about to play. Maybe you'll figure it out later. You ever think about that, huh? I don't want the key. We don't need to save money anymore, really. I find it interesting that I'm the bullet. I don't have the bullet unlocked, and yet I am a bulletkin. Now I'm the Marine. Now I'm the Hunter. Now I'm the alternate bullet. Interesting. JMC says, I've seen a few red capes in my runs, but they keep killing themselves. I haven't seen one yet. Or, well, there may have been red capes. I haven't noticed them yet. Yoink. Take that ammo immediately. Let's see. Red cape chance here is 12%. For the floor, there's a 12% chance of seeing one. That's not a very big chance, is it? Backup gun with another beam weapon. We don't really need this many beam weapons. Etorm's welcome. Is it turbo mode? Yeah, not yet. We still have to unlock that mode. My gun has a very hard time actually aiming. It's not fast enough. My gun, my gun, my gun. I mean, we should just be using gunbow. God, that's so much more damage. So these will try to track me down and blow me up. So we gotta cheese them. I'll just pop another blank because you're dead. Good. There's a safety that prevents the streams from crossing. Helix bullets, by the way, I think should have a synergy with the proton backpack. Because Helix bullets will make the proton backpack shots cross, and that's the perfect opportunity for a synergy, crossing streams. It's like insanely easy to throw in there. Yo, I was the robot for a second there. I was a skeleton. There's so many like obvious synergies that they missed out on. Jaunt says, honestly, with that bell transformation attack from the Mind Flayer, I still don't know how to tell which is the real one. You can't. There is no tell. You just have to shoot them until the real one dies, or the real one pops up. Okay, we're like immediately almost out of ammo with that gun. So what are we using? We're using Raiden Coil, and then give me just like another gun that shoots. What the heck? Junk. Next time, use a key. Mind Flayer seems so nice on not turbo mode. Those mines are so fast. Yeah, it's strange. It's like the mines do move. They travel faster than they should in turbo mode, and so they're way harder to dodge. I was actually able to stay in front of a mine on this run. It was weird. Please die, thank you. Okay, you're dead. Man, Raiden Coil's so good. Be careful with the Raiden, you might kill a red cape. I don't care. Look, if I kill a red cape, all that means is that we just gotta, you know, find another one. One may die, so another may live. I don't get to choose who lives or dies in the Gungeon. It's all up to your own placement. Blink. But again, also, what we're gonna do, I think that was a red cape. No, that was one of these guys. His hat dropped. Again, what we're gonna do is, as soon as we get the drill from the shop, we're going to immediately get as many chest drills as possible, and then that will give us some more Cape Bulletkins, because they can spawn in the drill room in addition to wherever else they spawn. With a higher chance, I think, too. So, like, I'm not worried at all. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen faster than you think. Granted, it would be prudent to avoid killing them when possible, but sometimes that is impossible. It's another enemy that works better in non-turbo mode, the fake LJ that comes up out of the ground. It seemed like the timing of him coming out of his ground portal was actually better. Drill does not have a higher chance, but it bypasses the limit of one spawning per floor. I actually think it does have a higher chance because of how the game calculates reinforcement waves and how it pools together enemy spawning. For instance, when, think about fairies. You see fairies in challenge rooms all the time because the enemies that you get in challenge rooms are actually random. There's not a set number of enemies that can, there are set type of enemies that spawn in the room. It's random-ish, like to an extent. So I actually do feel like the chance is higher in drill rooms because of the fact that those Cape Bulletkins are in the same pool as everything else with equal weight, I think. Now, I could be completely wrong about that. I think you can still only get one spawn Cape Bulletkin in the room, but it does feel better. It does feel like it's a higher rate. I think if you actually did the math, you digged into the code, I think you would come to the conclusion that they would spawn at a higher rate. That's just personal experience, though. That was not worth it at all. I'll admit, that's very much personal experience and assumptions, but that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. I haven't used this item once. I do not believe that there is a way that I can get behind the wallmonger using the pocket invincibility we have, by the way. Could also just be that there's a lot of enemies spawning in that room, so it looks like it has a better chance. It's also a possibility, yep. Or maybe it is just being able to bypass the floor counts, you know? I think I've seen, like, Red Cape Bulletkin in the same, like, two of them in the same room. I don't remember, though. Heart of Ice, Laser Sight, Heart of Ice, Laser Sight. You know, let's open up this. Slower enemy bullets is fine. We got a gun munch. I think we should. I don't like Proton Backpack. And I don't like RPG here. Sell the glass ones to Cell Creep. I mean, we could sell stuff to the Cell Creep if there's guns that we don't want. So let's see if there's any items or guns we don't care about. We love everything that we have right now. We definitely do not need nanomachines. I'd actually like to get rid of the speed boots as well. Actually, you know, on non-turbo mode, maybe speed boots are fine. We also have slower enemy bullets. It's a weird synergy. Let's give it a shot. We have no lowercase r synergy, so I'm gonna drop this for some cash. And honestly, I'm gonna drop the JK. I'm gonna drop the Icebreaker. I'm gonna drop... Probably that's it. And this is all for, like, next floor cash. I'm also gonna drop this. Drop the pocket invincibility. All right, $100, that's good enough. Any secret rooms? I don't see any. All right, let's break the chest and then let's go. All right, let's go. Q-Holer, welcome to the stream. Will you make another run at Enter the Gungeon? I probably will, just because when we're done with this run, we actually have to do another run. Unless I wanted to save, quit, and reload, but it's kind of awkward to do because there's no opportunity to do it when you go back down to Chamber 1, so we're kind of forced to do another run after this run, which I don't mind. I'm trying to look at their capes, but I don't see any yet. So there's a 20% on this floor of something I'm not exactly still straight about. 20% chance of, is it a 20% chance of seeing one, or a 20% chance of any individual enemy turning into one? There we go. RPG laser sight gives RPG homing, I think. Doesn't that give homing flak shots? Oh no, it's probably flak gun. Wait, is RPG laser sight homing? I don't know. It's also not that good of homing. I don't think backup gun would have really helped. I don't remember. But I think there was one that gave RPG it's probably flak shots homing. Or maybe just RPG flak and that's it. No other synergies required. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, well, you don't want anything. Oh, dude, Omega bullets. What am I thinking? 5 cents? We'll come back in 5 cents. We'll get double damage on this Omega gun here. What a dumb dodge. Now, do I have 5 cents? I have no money? Why am I using this gun? Okay, well, no caped crusaders in that room. Nor in this room. I'm also almost out of ammo with the raiding coil, unfortunately. Okay, now we got enough money. That's a good get. That's a good get. Cape guys will only show up on the first wave. Maybe that's why, maybe that's why the drill rooms are better, because they can show up on subsequent waves, I think. So you get a chance like per wave. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making stuff up at this point. You'll never know. You know what? I missed. Oh, yeah, was there something here? All right, that's the arm I made to Ox to replace the one that he lost. I've been meaning to take that back to the breach, but I'm always so busy. If you bring it to Cadence and Ox, I'd appreciate it. I'm sure they would too. That is, if you can figure out some way to get it back up. Ah, see, I was waiting for balloons to spawn. You gotta pick up this thing first, then you can get the balloons to spawn. Science cannon, singularity, portable turret, glass guanstone, baby good skeleton. It also does not appear in your inventory, which I was thinking it would. There, okay, I get it. Yo, do you see the physics on that balloon? Like it's getting dragged by the enemy as the enemy travels. Also, this is a loud gun, I apologize. Yoink! Arm sent to the previous chamber. Whee! Alright. I get it now. So you have to pick up the arm on the floor first, and then when you pick up the arm, then a balloon will spawn on a random enemy, and then when you interact with the balloon, it sends it up. Okay. Lowercase r would have synergized with the mega bullets. Yeah, but who cares at this point? I think we got enough powerful guns. As soon as I get one more ammo drop, we'll have enough ammo for the rest of the run, too. I yeeted him so hard, he went outside of the room. What the heck? One day, we'll get the broken synergy with this. And then we go this, and then... Yeah, sure. Basically, if I'm up against a wall, I have an impenetrable shot of shotgun shells behind me. I think he died as he was teleporting, probably because of a wolf, actually. By the way, I don't think we've seen, not only not a single red-caped crusader on this run, but on the save file yet. We've done pasts, and if you only have to do one pass to unlock them, we haven't seen them at all. Yo, SAA is insanely good with this. This is such high damage, it's so good. Okay, Raiden Coil, 44 credits. That's exactly as much as we need, roughly, to get one more chest. Correct? What the heck? There's a crab. Why does it say the arm is in this room? The arm is not in this room. I already picked it up. What the heck? All right, let's do this. And we'll probably use the bees. Well, I mean, gunbow's fun, so are bees. Bees are fun too. SAA is a Metal Gear Solid reference I can get behind. I can just get behind it because it's just a freaking good gun, you know? It's not the reference for me, it's the gun. The quality. Yo, I'm loving the Guan stones too. When enemy bullets are slower, they block a lot more stuff, don't they? Bees, 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 bees. I'm loving the dark bees too. Dark bee. Dark bee, dark bee. Alright, it did use like all of my ammo, but I'm okay with that. We'll get one good gunbow shot, and then I think I'm just gonna swap over to the SAA. As long as the shots auto-aim onto the heart, that should be enough damage to do it in one phase. And if it's not, we'll just switch back to the gunbow real quick. Yeah, that's good enough. He has no health! The shots missed! I shot like wildly and all of them missed regardless. Okay, well, you know, one more. Dogs ain't gonna do anything here. So this is faster movement speed and slower enemy bullets here. I can definitely feel this being way easier to dodge roll through. Oh, they did it. The fat line unlocked. Defeat the dragon 5 times. Okay. Yeah, watch the dog kill the dragon first. Damn dogs. All right. So I think we've done everything that we need to do. We walk up here and... Get over here. With that many Guan stones, you can just stand still for that part. Maybe due to slower enemy bullets, but not normally. Hello? Chest I can't open. We'll come back to that though later. You gotta go first. Thank you. Don't worry, I got him, dogs. I hate fat line, says JMC. It has uses, but I just hate it. The only, well, there's a couple of negatives for fat line. The big one is his reload time. But also, it's just not a good gun. It's good enough, it shoots bullets. But there are situations in which it's just kind of garbage. That's what I was hoping for. Does Fat Line synergize well with backup gun? Not really. I mean, it shoots bullets out of your back, but so does every other gun. That's not saying that it doesn't synergize, but that's saying, are you saying it synergizes just because it fires bullets out of its back? A lot of guns do that. In fact, all of them do. Except for the dueling laser. That one doesn't. Annoyingly enough. I took a lot more ammo than I would have liked. Man, that was such an easy room. That was a dynamite. I mean, we've seen infinitely more dynamite than we've seen red capes. Oh my god, excuse me, I had to sneeze so hard. Whew. It's like this gun is cheating or something. It's hot? Yeah, it is hot today. You may or may not hear a very small fan in the background. Oh, you know, I forgot about it until just now. There's something else that this currently installed mod attempts to fix, which is the shambling rounds falling when you spin in D20 Don't Blink. Because if you spin around in D20 Don't Blink, shambling rounds lose enough health that they actually fall down. And you don't even have to shoot them until the last stage, which is definitely a bug. I really should do more modding stuff. It's fun. I just never have any time to do anything like that anymore. Oh, that's a good one, JMC. Yeah, we haven't done the Red Muncher at all. I'm not gonna say I want to do it or I'm gonna do it. So let's not. If we can avoid unlocking Gunslinger's Ashes, I'll be happy. We got a lot of time left in this game. There's no reason to unlock that gun for like 100 runs. You know what? It's probably worth it doing this. All right. Oh, one more room. You know, this is definitely one of these situations. We should have watched his intro, but I'm lazy. Sometimes when I fire this gun, the shots don't have the like blue trail, indicative of them, you know, coming back. Like you see the blue trail from the gunbow shot once, and then it's just an invisible projectile. Scanning. Target acquired. Dude, these are slow enemy bullets. If this guy never does the attack where the bullets come out of the walls, I'll be very happy. They're coming out of the walls, they're coming out of the goddamn walls. Have we been hit on this run, by the way? I know I fell into the pit once when I opened up a chest and then the game locked me into my animation of opening up the chest. But have we been hit by any enemies? I think this is like as close to a no-hit as you can get. We didn't take any hits. I just accidentally fell into a pit when I opened up a chest in one of the secret rooms. Yo, this is weird. He never does that early. He's not supposed to do that until like 4 attacks from now. Dude, the timing of all the attacks are so much different in normal mode. Very strange. Oh, what's going on?